Shot.
No.
Who was?
Roger. The very highest he scored from hunting and things. They all could shoot.
Yeah.
Right.
He just was never. He was a medic. He just wasn't. He did wade in blood up to his knees in the aeroplanes, though.
And the ambulances.
Well,
What I did find out was that Aurelius also joined the military at some point. Or
You did?
Aurelius?
yeah, that's what I think I read. Was I had some information on it. I don't know if I still have it. I don't have it with me.
You're a big help.
Sorry, because it was either Aurelius or his father.
He was
Because one of them, I can't remember who, but one of them looked like he, according to the genealogist I was talking to, who was doing some light family history at the library where I work, and I was talking to one of the genealogists I work with all the time, and one of them was in the military. Either Aurelius or his father was in the military. If I'm remembering correctly, I don't really know.
What would he be in? Let's see, he was 40 in 19... He was 65 in 1945. Could have been in the Civil War.
The Spanish-American War.
I doubt it. There wasn't very many people in the
Are you sure you didn't go back one more generation?
Yeah.
Because it's more likely that our French, Indian, Canadian relative from Perth, Ontario would have been in the military. And stationed at Cherry Valley, and that's where Aurelius' father was born.
No.
I don't know.
I'm just talking.
This is
Because
you could have been in World War One, but there was no. You didn't have any. But they never did get to talk very much. So
the way I read it was, if I'm remembering correctly, because Roger was born one place, and then his siblings there were like 3 different places where his siblings were born.
Mm.
So like he was born in the same place with one other child, and then another child was born somewhere else, and then a third place, I think. So there were like 6 or 7 siblings in Roger's line. Sorry, I looked this up like a year and a half ago, so.
You're doing very well. We never got that far with it. We lost interest.
You need to come to the Seattle Public Library and
Not
look at the
interested
records.
anymore.
Yeah, but
well, it might be.
Maybe my mother is, but I'm not.
And they were in one state, and like you said, he was arrested from
Roger
murder.
was born in White, but the other children were born somewhere else, I think.
Right. And so they moved, and then they moved again into South Dakota. Like all their children were born outside South Dakota, and then they're all in South Dakota at the time of the census records.
We tried to get the information from them when we were still speaking to them.
The trip before the final trip,
Yes.
where we said we never would go see them ever again, I made a slight attempt to look at the photographs that they had to see if there was any duplicates, whether I could have any of them, and whether they could tell me who they were. And they would not bring out their picture box.
No, they were very...
At all, not even to glance at. We have
They
a
certainly
resentment.
wouldn't have shown us any papers or births or this or something.
No,
Right.
But